All right, YouTube, what's going on? I'm an official flipologist. What I mean by that, I decided to check out the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3. Now, I've been curious about this device for a minute. I definitely was not going to spend no $1,000 on it. No way. That wasn't happening. But if you could get this literally for less than $400, and you're curious about a flip device, you should definitely check this one out. Definitely. All right. But just real quick, this is just my first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3. Now, this is not a review. This is just my first impressions. I've had this device for about a week. So I just been checking it out. Just want to give you my first impressions of it. Of course, it was released last year, 2021. Build quality, Gorilla Glass Victus. Now, I'm not going to take my case off, but let me just tell you right now, the build quality on this device is excellent. It feels really, really good in the hand. You get that nice cold feel, and it's a little like a little matte finish on it. Really, no fingerprints. I got the black version, but I wanted to get it's just hard for me to handle it. It's just slippery for me because my hands are always dry. So I had to put this case on it. Now I like this case. You got the I forgot what you call that material, but so somebody help me out. My mind just went blank on me. But I like this style here. This is a really nice case. Now, if I can remember, I'll put this the name of this case down in the description because I got it off of Amazon. And I just got it today, matter of fact. All right, so let me just quick go over the specs really quick with you. So you got your always on display right here. You can change that. And I'll go over all the stuff when I do my full review. You got your face unlock, which is pretty typical of Samsung and their face unlock. It's mediocre, in my opinion. You got your side-mounted fingerprint sensor right here. Now, it's accurate, but I don't like the placement for it. Let me show you real quick. It should be where my thumb is at. It's up here. I wish it was right here where my thumb is. To me, that's where it should be. But it's not. So I don't like the placement. All right, but it works well. You got dual stereo speakers, which is good. 3,300 milliamp hour battery. 15-watt fast charging, if you consider that fast charging, which I don't. 10-watt fast wireless charging, which is not fast. 4.5-watt reverse wireless charging, aka power share. IPX8 water resistant. It's good for 3 feet for 30 minutes. So you'll be all good. You got some water resistance, but however, you got no dust resistance. So just be aware of that. Now with the cover display, you're getting a Super AMOLED 1.9-inch display. With the main display, you're getting a 6.7-inch 1080p dynamic AMOLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate, HDR10+, 1200 nits peak brightness, and 426 pixel density. So the display is absolutely beautiful. No doubt. I mean, typical Samsung, make great displays. With the RAM, you're getting 8 gigs. 8 gigs of RAM. There's no 12 gig variant on this model. Now, I believe with the with the Z Fold Flip 4, they have a 12 gig variant now. With internal storage, you get 128 gigs. There is a 256 gig variant, but no 512 gig variant on this device. And keep in mind, no expandable storage. So if you need more storage, you're maxed out at 256, no 512. You do get a 512 on the Z Flip 4. All right, with the chipset, you're getting the Snapdragon 888. Software, Android 12L, One UI 4.1.1. This is going to get upgraded to Android 15. So if you're thinking about getting this device, it's going to be good for the next 4 years. All right, as far as software updates and security patches, you're good to go. Now, it does have a lot of different colors. Phantom black, green, lavender, cream, white, pink, and gray. My only thing is, where's the blue? Okay, where's the red? Like, why can't Samsung make a red phone? I don't get it. I don't know what it is about red. Red must be real expensive or something. But to me, they're $1 billion company, so I don't understand why they can't make a red device. I don't get it. All right, with the cameras, you're getting 12 megapixel wide and a 12 megapixel ultra wide that shoots video at 4K at 30 and 60 and 1080p at 30 and 60. As you can see here on the front, you're only getting these two cameras as far as rear cameras. And also, they can be your front cameras. You can use, take pictures with them, as a selfie. So you don't have to use the selfie camera that's on the inside display. You can use the rear cameras for your selfies. All right, now for your selfie camera, you're getting a 10 megapixel wide that shoots video at 4K at 30 and 60 and 1080p at 30 and 60. Now the things that are missing on this device for me, no headphone jack, no expandable storage, no Samsung DeX, no case in the box, no charger in the box, no IR blaster, no 512 gig variant, and no 12 gig of RAM variant. So those are all the things that are missing from this device, as far as I'm concerned. Now, am I impressed with this device? Yes, 100% I'm impressed because I love being able to flip it up like this. Now, this hinge is very, very sturdy, as you can see. It's sturdy. So I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. No. I'm a flipologist. I'm flipping it. They made it durable enough for me to do it. That's the way I'm opening up my device. Now, you don't have to do that. You can use two hands. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be a flipologist. So, of course, you have your all the normal things you get with Samsung. You get your edge panels. You get your edge lighting, secure folders, Samsung Notes, Samsung Pay, all the typical, things you get with a Samsung device. As you can see up here, all these settings, all these things. If you're a Samsung Knight like I am, then pretty much everything is on here except there's no Samsung DeX, and that definitely should be on this device. Definitely. Okay. Now that's a disappointment, especially because of the price point of this device. It was $1,000 when it was released, and anything that that's $1,000, that's a premium. That's premium flagship prices, and it should have Samsung DeX on it. That's just software. They could have easily put that on there. I don't know why they didn't do that. Also, the battery on here should definitely be bigger. I've been getting through a full day, no problem, but 3,300 milliamps, that's a joke, especially for that price. Okay. But I'll say this. The display is beautiful. The build quality is great. The software is great because Samsung optimizes and they do a good job with their software, with giving you updates, keep making the software better, things like that. I haven't taken pictures with it yet. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to wait maybe 2 or 3 weeks before I give my full review. I want to give it as much time as I can to see if this battery is going to get even better or is it going to start declining. I don't know. This is a renewed flip. Okay, from Samsung, 0 scratches, no nothing. The phone performs and looks like it's brand new. So if y'all ever want to consider getting a renewed device off of Amazon, you should do that because I'm telling you, it's like you're getting a brand new device. Now, I will say this. Originally, when you get this, it does not come with a charger if you're getting it directly from Samsung. But when I got it from Amazon Renewed, they actually gave me a charging brick. So that was cool. They actually gave me a charging brick. So that was nice. But y'all know if you get it directly from Samsung, you ain't getting nothing but a charging cable. That's it. So anyway, so the software is fine. No problem. I'm up to date with the software. It's been nice and smooth. It's been responsive. I haven't had any issues yet with the software. So it's your typical Samsung device. It just flips. Now, I like that you could do this. You got that flex mode. You could set it up like this to watch content on YouTube, or a movie, or if say if you want to take photos, you can see what you're taking at, and you got your controls down here. So I like that. So this is my second foldable device, because I got the Z Flip 2. So I got two foldable devices. I got this one just flips, and this one folds open like that. So it's cool. I like it. So you got your flip and you got your fold. But they're both foldable devices. But they just call this the flip. Now, which one do I like the best? Of course, it's going to be the fold, because it's a bigger display. And it has better battery life and better speakers. Okay, that's the biggest thing. And it has Samsung DeX. This doesn't have it, and it should. All right, so my first impressions of this device, looks like it might be a keeper. I like this device a lot. I really do. And I really love that I could, it's a one-handed device, basically. It really is. It's a one-handed device. I love that. When you want to send a text message, you could easily do it. Like if you go down here, this is the size. Now, to me, this is the size of this front display should be. See, if this was the size of this in the front, a lot more people would be happy. See, this how wide this front display should be on this phone, and then open it up to the 7.6. This is the size, Samsung. So if you just make the screen on this is wide like this, it'd be perfect. You wouldn't have to go any wider. This is perfect. Okay. Or you could just go regular size like that of a regular phone. But I think this size here will work. I think a lot of people will be extremely happy, because it's easy to text and all that stuff with this, aspect ratio. So that was my quick first impressions of the Z Flip 3. I do like this device. I think I'm definitely, I think it's going to be a keeper, because I like that form factor. Them times where you don't really want to carry a phone this large, because this is a heavy phone. This has some nice weight to it, but this is definitely heavier, and you can see it's a lot thicker. But it just depends on what mood you're in. If you're in that mood, I want to watch stuff, on a bigger device, I'm going with that. If I want to have something that has more pocketability, smaller, then I'm going to go to this. One-handed, flip everything open. Now, my regular thing is this right here. My Note 20 Ultra. This is my main device. My SIM card never comes out of this device. The main reason for that is expandable storage and the boxy shape. That's the main thing. So these right now are my main Samsung devices. And I also have a Samsung S7 Plus tablet, which I love too. And the display on that is awesome. The battery life on that is great. So those really are all my Samsung devices. Of course, I still have the Note 10 Plus and the Note 9, the Note Edge, the Note 4, the Note 7. So I got a lot of Samsung devices. I got more Samsung devices than I have anything else. And of course, I got a few LG and got some like 3 Xiaomi devices. But when it comes to Samsung, these are my main 3. The Z Fold 2, now the Z Flip 3, and the Note 20 Ultra. And these two don't have no expandable storage, but this one does up to 1 terabyte. That's why I'm not getting rid of this. This is going to have to completely die on me. And then again, I might go and just get another one, because I need expandable storage. All right, so that was my first impressions of the Z Flip 3. I am very impressed with this device, very much so. I just wish they made this front display a lot bigger. You can do some things with it. I'll go over all that when I do my full review, but it should have been either up here, stop here, maybe halfway, or just do the whole front be a display. And I think more people would be happy, because you want to be able to you don't want to have to always flip it open if you don't have to. You want to just be able to, if you get a text message, you just want to be able to respond right on the front display. So I hope Samsung with the Z Flip 5 give us a much larger display on the front. They need to make this whole front a display, or at least go up a whole lot higher. Seriously, if they don't want to go all the way up. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch this content. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I will be back soon with my Z Flip 3 full review. And also, I'm getting closer to 3,000 subscribers, so I will be giving away another smartphone. So stay tuned for that. All right, I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace.